Two archaeological finds in the 1940s in the Near East gave scholars insight into early Christianity. Scrolls dating from around the time of Christ were discovered in the Qumran caves along the shores of the Dead Sea. This incredible find, preserved for nearly 2 millennia, would come to be called the Dead Sea Scrolls and includes some of the oldest known complete copies of several Old Testament books. These texts are an archaeological goldmine and helped theologians to confirm the accuracy of modern manuscripts by demonstrating how carefully the Bible has been copied and translated over time. The biblical texts found in Qumran were consistent with the copies made 1,000 years later by medieval monks. A second significant find was made in December 1945 near the town of Nag Hammadi, Egypt, along the banks of the Nile River, when a group of men uncovered a buried clay jar. One man, Muhammad Ali, broke the jar open hoping to find gold or treasure. It was a treasure, but not gold. What the men found instead was a collection of 13 leather-bound papyrus books. The codices contained 52 Greek texts which had been translated into Coptic, including a passage from Plato's Republic. Some scholars believe that they were buried during the 4th century by a local monastery. Today, the 13 codices are displayed in Cairo's Coptic Museum. Like the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Nag Hammadi texts have been studied by archaeologists, historians, theologians, and other scholars. However, where the Dead Sea Scrolls contain mostly Hebrew scriptures or historical texts, the majority of the texts found at Nag Hammadi were Gnostic treatises. The Nag Hammadi Library, as the codices are known, includes the only complete copy of the Gospel of Thomas. Because of the Gnostic origin and content of the text, they are also known as the Gnostic Gospels. During the 1970s and 1980s, several translations of the Gnostic Gospels were published, sparking a renewed interest in Gnosticism and various attempts to harmonize Gnostic teachings with Christianity. The Gnostic Gospels, including the Gospels of Thomas, Mary, Philip, and Truth, are not included in the 66 canonical books of the Bible and are not considered by the Christian Church as reliable sources. Why aren't these books accepted alongside the books of the Old and New Testaments? There are doubts as to who wrote them and when, but most significantly, the Gnostic message of these books is contrary to the message of Christianity.